Hi everyone, my name is Talia Shalev.
And my name is Nick Murphy.
And we are the drivers behind the Our Sustainable World documentary series. Ahead of the launch of our first episode, due to come out this month, we wanted to answer a few questions that we've been getting whilst we've been on our journey so far, just to clarify who we are and what we're doing and why we're doing it. So to start off with, the most common question that we get asked is, what is Our Sustainable World?
So, Our Sustainable World is a documentary series where we travel around the world by air, sea, and road, mostly sea and road, given our budget to do this. But we travel around and we speak to some of the most innovative entrepreneurs who are tackling some of the most challenging sustainability issues that we face as a world today. And really, what we're trying to do with the series is showcase these innovations to you, many of which will be new to you and for challenges that you may not be aware of, but also to give that sort of platform to the founders and the entrepreneurs to showcase what they can do and the challenges that they're solving. So really that is what Our Sustainable World intends to do, at least. Okay, Talia, next question. What do you hope to achieve with the series?
Good question. Really, the ultimate goal is to slightly change the narrative that we are being fed quite frequently around sustainability and climate change, which is a much more common topic at the moment. Often this news and these topics are depicted in quite a negative light. That's not to say there isn't positive news around that's being put out there, but we really wanted to focus on the positive stories. We wanted to provide a platform to celebrate these businesses that we're meeting and the work that they're doing, and try and bring that innovation to motivate others in this space as well, and to learn from what we are seeing as we're on this journey. Okay, so some of you may know this, but we have started this series in Africa, and we often get asked, why did we decide to start in Africa? So Nick, maybe you can speak to that.
Yep, thanks, Tal. So I think there's sort of two reasons why we chose Africa as the first place for us to start on this journey. The first one is that African countries, or many African countries, are often the hardest hit by things like climate change, and they often have the lowest budgets to deal with and address the challenges that come alongside that. So when you get that environment where there's big challenges but not a lot of money to invest in solving them, what you tend to see is that's where a lot of innovation happens. You have to be innovative, you have to be creative with how you're going to tackle these challenges. And that's one of the reasons we wanted to start in Africa, because that is exactly the environment that some of these countries face, or many of the countries that we visit currently face. And you see lots of very different ideas starting to come out around solving some of these sustainability challenges that we would never have thought of in the UK and Europe, because it's just a different situation, a different set of challenges, and we have far greater resources to deal with those challenges. So that's the first part. The second part is that I have a company called Startup Lounge Africa. We are a consulting company that founded originally in Ghana in 2019. We've since grown beyond that. And we help companies navigate African markets. And as a result of that, we have built up quite a good network across different parts of Africa. And therefore, we were able to tap into different innovation hubs and access entrepreneurs and use our brand to give credibility when we were reaching out to these companies to say, we're serious about doing this. We're a serious company and we want to come and cover what you're doing as well, and show it to the world and celebrate it. So yeah, that's the two reasons why we decided to start in Africa. Okay, and lastly, Talia, when can we expect to see the first episode come out?
So if you're watching this as this has come out, then hopefully within the next few weeks. If you're not, then we're hoping that it will be coming out towards the end of January 2024. we'll be publishing on this channel on YouTube, and sharing any updates via social media as well, so via Instagram, TikTok, and our LinkedIn profiles. Having said that, we do add the caveat that we are in Africa. We're currently in Tanzania and we'll be moving on to Malawi soon. Wi-Fi is not always guaranteed, or strength of internet and even electricity is not guaranteed. And so it really depends on if those things are available to us, or when they're available to us, to ensure that we can upload our videos and make sure they're at high quality. So we're not going to give an exact date right now. We can never really give an exact date. It will just be dependent on internet connection, which is part of the exciting challenges that we knew that we were going to be taking on by starting in East Africa. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you very much for all of your support, for continuing to follow us, for hopefully subscribing to our channel so that you can get updates from us. And yeah, if you have any feedback, please do send it through to us. We always welcome that, and we hope that we do the businesses that we're meeting the justice that they deserve for the hard work that they're doing.
Yeah, and we can't wait to show you what we've got. We've got 2 episodes signed off now, third one on the way, so we're ready to go.